Brothers.
Welcome to hot.
Yeah, welcome to hot Adelaide.
Scorching hot Adelaide.
I need my bikini, my flip-flops.
Just a week before the start of spring officially,
Yeah,
and
not
we're
very good
rugged
at
up.
being hospitable, are you?
No, I'm sorry. We'll try to a bit better next time.
Clearly, you don't want me moving to Australia.
We're trying.
Okay, so the thing I love about you guys is you've always been leading marketeers in the wine business, especially from Australia. I mean, these are just fantastic. This is a Malbec, and this is a Shiraz from the McLaren Vale. One thing that's always interested me is that you've not just sort of been, funky, great marketeers and packaging, all this kind of thing. You actually really care about innovation and varietals and expression of terroir across different regions. So one of the new projects that they're doing is basically looking at exploring Riesling within the Eden Valley. So over to you, right? I'm going to stop right there.
I guess what we've always tried to do is we want what's on the outside of the label to tell a story of what's inside. So I think there's a lot of great wines on the shelf. You know, if we go to one of the Adelaide wine shops there'll be 1,000 bottles, and what's inside isn't really often conveyed very well to it doesn't link up with what's on the outside here. So I guess what we're trying to do with this Punkt range of Rieslings is it's a Riesling exploration, but we're trying to visually represent the personality of the wine on the label. And we've gone with the Germanic names. Riesling is very Germanic. The Barossa Valley is Germanic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm half German and half Polish, so I'm quite conflicted. But
now I know.
Zeitpunkt is Zeit meaning time, Punkt meaning point. So it's a moment in time. Okay. But each of the Punkt wines represents a place in the Eden Valley that we want to celebrate. We want to show the terroir, the structure of the soil, the rocks that are in the soil, and how they relate to the wine. Riesling being a window to the soil, really. So wherever you plant Riesling, it shows what's in the soil. So Zeitpunkt, a single vineyard in Springton, lovely cool site at 430 meters altitude, certified organic. So one of the only organic vineyards in Eden Valley, certified organic ones, and this chronology on the label, this capturing of this moment of exploding the clock is celebrating that time when we picked the wine. Mm-hmm. With this wine, really the biggest input we had was when we chose, apart from choosing the vineyard, was when we chose to pick it. So that is then captured in the bottle, and when we open this in 30 years' time, we'll be still celebrating that same moment of when it was picked. So linear, precise.
And it glows in the dark, doesn't it?
It glows in the dark, that's right. So yeah, again, that
pattern.
Yeah, like a watch, that chronology goes a step further. So we wanted to really show that off. So it's quite ironic that an organic wine glows in the dark, but nevertheless, it's a bit of fun.
So what's the difference between these two and the one you've just spoken about?
So between Zeitpunkt and Triple Punkt, the first wine was one single vineyard. This is three sites, as alluded by the German spelling of triple there. But a triple point is also a physics phenomenon where you have a solid, a liquid, and a gas simultaneously of one substance. So water can be frozen and boiling at the same time if you apply the right amount of pressure or negative pressure. So I'll show you that on YouTube later. So what we're celebrating is the three vineyards coming together, and then some skin contact, 12-hour skin contact. We're giving it some oxidative exposure, and we're also stopping the ferment before it's dry, so there's a little bit of 6 grams of residual sugar. So we're playing with texture on this wine. The first wine was all about precision and linearity. This is about texture and mouthfeel, as well as having that refreshing acidity that Riesling's known for.
So a great wine in, you were saying, some Thai restaurants. What kind of food pairing are you looking at?
That phenolic structure and the little bit of residual sugar and the aromatics just matches beautifully with Thai or Vietnamese, anything that with a bit of zesty spice. So it just fleshes out and comes alive and refreshes your palate from that spice heat. And actually, where a dry Riesling just doesn't stand up, this one has enough fleshiness to cut through.
It'd be quite fun to do like a triple tasting.
Yeah, I think
some bars or
it is a Riesling exploration. You know,
restaurants.
you go from quite linear through to texture, and then this is Riesling having an adventure with its crazy friends Gewürztraminer and Weißer Herald.
I love this one.
So that's one vineyard, Dufte Punkt, which means the aromas point or fragrances point. So it's the three great Germanic aromatic varietals that we have of this one vineyard: Riesling, Gewürztraminer, and Weißer Herald, which is also known as Kerner, which is a Riesling and Trollinger crossbreed, so it's crossed with a red grape. Quite well known in Europe, but not very well known here. And we've got the only vineyard that has all three varieties on it in Australia. So everything that the last wine is, this builds on that and takes it further. It's got that texture, that little bit of residual sugar, but then it really is an aromatic explosion.
The thing I love about this is it's making Riesling fun and sexy again.
Yeah, well, it's having fun. It's an adventure
and it's exploration.
It's exploration of what that variety can do. You know, it's not just one thing. It can be a variety of things, and I think take the buyer or take the customer in the restaurant on a journey.
Yeah.
Match each one with different foods and take it further along the flavour spectrum with each wine. It's just a bit of fun.
Great job.
That's why we do it, because we enjoy it.
That's what it's about.
Thank you.
Thank you.